It's empty. What's up guys, it's your boy Kennedy, and this is the story of how I lost my phone in Japan. How'd you lose your phone? Tell us! How'd you lose your phone? You know, I was pretty reluctant to make this video for you guys, but at the same time, I realized, what do I have to lose? It's not like this video is gonna go viral or anything. Whatever. Might as well give the people following this journey some content, right? It's still content. Yes, okay, alright guys. I lost my phone in Japan. It's honestly... damn. In retrospect, I was choked, alright? But I think it wasn't so much the fact that I lost my phone. It was more so I lost my good camera, you know? I vlog with my phone, if y'all don't know. I use the Google Pixel 3, okay? Does that mean there's no more vlogs? No, there's still some vlogs. It's just the quality of the videos are not gonna be as good. I was using my proxy phone, which I luckily brought, by the way, alright? It was a Google Pixel 1. Also, the phone's been bugging out, man. I think I just been using it too much in the hot showers. That the auto stabilization, woo! It's like very glitchy and it jumps around. You'll see in the footage, man, like it's so frustrating because I try to get the best shots for y'all. I'll just cut to the chase. I blacked out. No, really, no, I blacked out. We were at this bar hopping tour, okay, in Shinjuku, Tokyo. It was called the Magic Trip Tour. It was super dope, man. I enjoyed it. It took us to a bunch of izakayas out there. At those places, included in the price that we paid for the tour, we were given like food choices and... What did he just say? Okay, it's really not that hard, man. All the izakayas, you get food and you get drinks. And it's all part of the price that you paid for the bar hopping tour. What's that? Up until that point, we've been drinking like till 4 a.m., 5 a.m. up until the next morning. I was able to hold my own, right? I was able to hold my own. But this night, we all ended up chilling together in this one place afterwards, just because, you know, the night was young. Yeah, I was very conscious throughout the whole time. I remember everything up until that point, you know. I was talking, I had a good composure, and then all of a sudden, like, I was sitting holding my beer, right? Blink, and I wake up, and I'm in bed, fully clothed, with my eye contact still in my eyes. I also got pink eye, by the way, yeah, because I slept with my eye contacts, but I was feeling my pockets, there was nothing in there, and then I ran to my proxy phone. Google Maps has a feature where you could like find your device. Super convenient, especially in that situation. I really needed that, so I went to my Google One, and I looked at the maps, and it showed my phone was in this area of Shinjuku. Alright, right off the bat, this place looked unfamiliar. I blacked out, but I asked my homies. They don't remember being in that spot either. Like, we were around the vicinity, but not so much in that building that it was pinpointing at, you know what I mean? We had to go back to Shinjuku anyways because we had a robot reservation, right? We had some time to kill right before that, so, you know, I was like, guys, I'm like tripping, I need my phone. Let's check this place out, alright? We go to that place. I don't know, it looked like an apartment complex because there was a bunch of mailboxes out in front too with names on them. I was like kind of hesitant to go inside and, you know, just ask. Japanese is not our first, second, third, fourth, or 10th language, alright? So we went to a police box. With the help of Google Translate, we were able to communicate with them, and unfortunately, they were not able to do anything for us because they needed a warrant for them to actually do anything. And so I understood. I thanked them. They were very helpful, taking the time to like try to help as much as they can. They just suggested as soon as the hours open, just knock on their doors, you know, hopefully they have it, right? Time comes, Robot Cafe, we're watching it. We're done, so we go to the place, we check it out, doors are open, or some of them at least. It's such a sketchy vibe, you know? Like, this is also in like the Kabukicho area, right? Which, the red light district. If you guys know what I'm talking about, then you might understand where I'm getting at here. It was a complex, I was right, but it wasn't an apartment complex. Rather, we went inside, there were signs on each door, and there was also cameras on each door as well. We realized this is kind of more so like a private, exclusive high roller bar situation. I don't know, man. I felt very uncomfortable being in this area, you know, but my phone was pinpointed, you know, it was right here. It was in the building, center of this building, like you guys see in this pic, right? We took a deep breath. And we knocked on the doors. The only means of communication we had was Google Translate and sumimasen. Part of the uncomfortable feelings that I got from this here was every time I'd walk into one of those bars that were unlocked, right? Everyone's eyes were directly on us. Like, we knew we didn't belong there. A lot of the people were dressed up in like suits and like, and it just felt very exclusive, very private. You know what I mean? A hostess or server, whatever, would come, read a Google Translate, and it'd be like, oh no, sorry, no phone here. I'll be like, oh, arigato. A couple of them were actually kind of scary, you know, like for instance, this one here. We were just standing outside the door talking about what we're gonna say, and before we even got our hands on the door opened, and a guy comes out and he's like,
you guys need help with anything? What's up?
We're like, huh, sorry? And he's like,
oh no, I saw you guys through the camera on our door. You guys need help with anything? You looking for anything? Looking for anyone?
he spoke English, thankfully, but you know, cameras on the door, you know, it's like bouncer-esque. That's very, I don't know, it's not, I'm not used to that, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, right? We went to another one, and this one was called, I think, Lady Madonna. The girls, yeah, they were very helpful. They helped a lot, or at least they tried to. They read, they were very kind. And there was another one there, and it was just one lady worker, and then there was like a man sitting down on a couch, and I felt like I rudely interrupted something, like on accident. I was just trying to get my phone, you know, but then I walked in, he just looked startled. The guy kind of like, you know what I mean? And then after that, like, she came running to me and showed her my Google Translate. I was like, oh no, sorry. And after she goes up, she takes these 2 steps, alright? She goes like this. Gambate. And I was like, oh. Alvin had to translate. He's like, oh no, it means like keep on fighting, fight on, you know, like stay strong. And she's like, yes. I'm like, oh, how do I not know this? Like, I watch anime, come on, I know this. Anyways, that was very sweet, very thankful that she was able to like at least give me some encouragement. But even with that, still no phone in the building. We ended up dipping the building, and I was like, hey, you know what? Sometimes these Find My Devices are not super accurate. They would maybe pinpoint a specific building, but it's actually trying to say it's in that general area, right? So then I said, let's go walk outside. Let's look around the building. You know what? It might be here. It was getting even more sketchy because these big guys just like standing around within that area. Just here like,
what are these guys looking for, man? I don't know, they're just looking around.
Like, I knew people were watching us. We were approached by one of the guys.
Can I help you? You guys looking for anything?
As he was saying this kind of stuff, he was walking us away from the building, right? Like, in a means to kind of like, you know, you know what I'm saying? I just said, yeah, I lost my phone, man. It says it's this area, but I couldn't find anything. And he's saying,
you know what, man? We're in Japan, no one steals here, right? If someone found your phone, they would have brought it to the police box. It's probably there right now, man, right?
I was tired, man. I was like, thanks, man. At that point, I was just like, fuck it, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I think it survived at least 2 days, which was on data, which really killed my phone bill when I got home. That phone was still within that same area. Like, it was posted right there. Yeah, I got a new phone, you know, man's got a new phone. Google Pixel 3 once again. It was probably time gap of 1 month between my first phone and my second phone, alright? Bottom line, we drank way too much, or I drank way too much for myself that day, alright? Yo. Check this out, man. This is the size they have for the highballs. I'm just starting to sound weak as hell, but not a complete loss. You know, we still have some footage from that night. It's from the Magic Trip bar hopping tour, alright? They recorded some footage, took some pictures. Here's some footage, guys.
Sprite? Okay, one more.
Alright guys, I'm the tour guide now.
Okay, come
Oh, by the way, shoutouts to Ayuna for being a dope bar hopping tour guide. Alright, she's mad chill. I'd recommend to, you know, request her if you're planning to do the Magic Trip Shinjuku bar hopping tour, if she's still doing that. But yeah, man. Well, what's the moral of the story, man? What did you learn? What's the moral? Honestly, I just blame Jerome for his omikuji. Seriously, that omikuji is bad luck, alright? He had the worst one. It said that he's gonna go through some rough patches. Bad things are gonna happen to him. And I think the AoE of that omikuji affected both me and Alvin on that trip, since we're always together. Don't mess around with Japanese fortune, man. On a serious note though, if you're planning to travel abroad, just take note of your surroundings, alright? Drink responsibly. Even if you're not in a foreign country, drink responsibly, alright? You don't gotta do this stuff like crazy. I mean, I did, but you know what I mean. Just, bottom line, I just want the best for everyone. I don't want you guys to experience what I experienced, alright? So, yeah. Do it for me. I lost my phone in Japan.